Bermuda. Well, the crew did our best to keep sailing when we could, but then the wind dropped to like nothing. We had 4 knots on the beam, not even enough to keep the spinnaker inflated. It is super stoked that we're motoring.
I get the motor.
All about motoring.
I like motors.
Meanwhile, Panda and I are like, cool.
I like motor.
There's a pretty sunset.
Yeah, it surprised us.
I made some tuna sandwiches. Yep, done. I think the wind should fill in around, is it midnight tonight? So maybe we could set some sail out then. Plus, we'll have a headwind, which is good for low wind because the apparent will be a little higher, so we can actually get going. But look at that sunset while I sit here and cook in this galley. Dang, it's epic.
Okay, so it's Sunday, day 7, 131 miles left to get to Bermuda, and I had the 3 a.m. till 6 a.m. shift right around 5 o'clock. Man, it just like the wind died down a little bit, and then it picked up big time, and all of a sudden we had 20 knots of wind and 25 knots of wind, and the sails were going crazy, and luckily called out to Darren and Amanda.
All right, well, we just hit a squall in the middle of the morning. I had a great dream going on. All right, Steve, what happened?
That was definitely the craziest thing that I ever experienced. So, autopilot's on, cruising, just been normal for like the last 2 hours. And all of a sudden, I'm like, okay, the wind's gone from like 12 consistent the entire night, like 9, 10, okay. And I see the cloud line, I check the radar, try not to be scared of clouds and all that stuff. And all of a sudden, it's like the things start flapping, and I'm like, autopilot's still on. You go check, all of a sudden, 22, I'm like, oh, I don't know what to do, it's too late.
Caught with our pants down. Literally. Say, pants down, no pants.
I had to put pants on.
Sketchy morning, to say the least. And I was so looking forward to the sunrise and missed it again. Look at the next one.
Another northerly blow has come in, as predicted, though it was a little bit early. And it's coming right where we need to go. So we are feeding into 1.5 meter swell and gusts up to 25 knots so far, which our boat speed is like 5 to 6 knots, but our velocity made good. It's only like 2. So we're only going really like 1.5 to 2 knots to our target. So it's a lot of upwind work for that. And we're gonna switch to just 2-hour shifts because we have to hand steer this, and there's just too much to stay on a ship for 3 hours concentrating in these conditions. But I would say it's kind of fun driving in these big waves, trying to, it's like, I don't know, it's like racing to some extent. You use a lot of hand-eye coordination, trying to drive up into the wind when you have a calm, and then down the backside of the wave so you don't bash. The boat is just rocking, it's doing good. Alright, well the seas are building, probably 2 meters, some of the bigger sets, smaller, 1.5 meters. Sometimes it's easy, you can just cut right through kind of a small section, and other times it gets real big. We're gonna earn these miles to Bermuda. Bermuda Radio. This is sailing vessel Panda.
Bermuda Radio, loud and clear, 27.
good morning, Bermuda Radio. Thank you for the weather service and the Nose to Mariners. We listened to that. Anyway, we are an approaching sailing vessel. Sailing vessel Panda is the name, and we're about 30 miles southeast of you. Sorry, southwest is the current position.
Good morning to you, and welcome to Bermuda. What is your position, latitude, longitude?
Thank you. Yeah, position currently is 32 degrees, 2 minutes, decimal 89 north, and 65 degrees, 5 minutes, decimal 81 west.
Panda Bermuda Radio. Roger, okay, very good. Well, thanks very much for the notification of your position. We did get your online pre-arrival okay.
I like this. I want to go meet this guy.
I know. I just imagine him with this like huge mustache.
Everything has to be scroll.
Let me scroll through my emails that I have.
Oh, yes. They delivered your name yesterday.
Oh yes, here he. Panda vessel.
Panda Bermuda Radio. So, did you leave and come here directly from San Juan?
Affirmative.
And is everyone remaining well on board?
Very well, yes sir.
Roger, if you keep 3 miles clear from the coast as you make approach along the southern side of the island, that should keep you good. There's very steep rise in the sea bed around the south, and if you come any closer, you might get yourself some pretty fast and unexpected, maybe confusing soundings, and that could lead to you having an unfortunate bump or two underneath. So if you have a good look at the charts, you'll see as well that when you're due east of the lighthouse, give me a call. You should make your way towards the Sea Boy. After you call me, you can turn northwestwards, keeping the Spit Boy to port, come up to the harbor entrance.
Yeah, right now our ETA is about 1,600 hours, and just confirm I have 9:14 on my watch right now for this time zone. Over.
Bermuda Radio, unfortunately, I cannot offer you a refund, but you've just lost 1 hour of your life. It's actually 10:14 in Bermuda. You should note that we are ideally situated overlooking the entirety of your approach all the way to the customs dock. We can assist you into the harbor with electronic and visual means as long as we remain in good VHF contact, and we can help you into the harbor so there's no need to stay offshore overnight. By the way, over.
Ah, that sounds absolutely fantastic. Yeah, we will try to make some progress. We'll let you know if any change in the ETA. But yeah, thank you for the notice to help escort us in. That would be fantastic.
Bermuda Radio, there's no shred of fantasy in it. Let's keep it real.
Understood. Wow, fantastic. It's been an excellent conversation this morning. We appreciate all your guys' help so far. You're a nice welcome voice over the radio after a week at sea. So thank you once again.
Bermuda Radio, very good. Well, a warm welcome to you to Bermuda. Go ahead with your approach. Call at any time if you have anything you need to discuss, or indeed when you are east of St. David's Lighthouse. And we'll stand by 16 and 27. Our station's open 24 hours.
Nice.
And fantastic. All right, good day, sir. Sailing vessel Panda, back to 16. Over. All right, you want to try a motor sail?
Yeah.
Let's
You
do
gave
it.
me so much.
It's been a week since we left Puerto Rico. We are now 23 miles from Bermuda, from our waypoint at the entrance to Bermuda. It has been a rough 24 hours over the last 24 4 hours the hardest of the trip. But we are motor sailing in now because the wind is not in our favor. We need to get in. It's been difficult, but I'm much looking forward to getting on to into Bermuda and having the boat calm down and making some good food and taking a shower in this rain. But yeah, we're almost there. So while my captain and them are sleeping, I don't know if you can see it, there's land there. Look at that. I'm so excited. Got 17 miles till our waypoint. I can see land. Land ho! Yeah! Look at that. What a sight to see.
Oh wow!
Sweet, sweet land.
Yeah, we can't.
Oh yeah, we can't walk on it, but it's there.
Yeah. This is a good sail in. Yeah, San Vessel Panda here. We are in view of the lighthouse, about a mile and a half offshore, and are almost in view of the Spit Buoy and SP Buoy as well.
That's all covered. We do have it tracked to the south of the Spit Buoy. Keep proceeding up northwards towards the Spit Buoy, and then you will see the town cut on your port side. And then if you follow the buoys in, I will keep an eye on you and guide you in as you're coming through the cut.
Yeah, just that first one
Yep,
in.
yep.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna start reaching around to this one. We look good on depth. The depth meter has come alive, 21 meters.
We're coming here. That's your 4 out there. That's your SG2.
Going into Bermuda.
Yeah. The run ready?
We're like a calm anchorage.
We're approaching the cut now. It's actually been really easy. Really well marked.
It's a small little island with a white 3-story building on it. SV Panda, Sailor Vessel Panda, Panda Bermuda Radio 227. That would be your berth for customs.
Understood. We're here at the Customs and Immigration dock. Successfully docked Panda. Now we're gonna give them a bunch of paperworks, and then they're gonna send us off in Anchorage, and then we can be here. But we just can't be here on land here, so we're just here, resting. You're land walking. How's it feel? The radio communications is apparently up in that radio tower there, and that guy was super helpful. He helped guide us in and show us where to go, and he had us tracked on that fancy big radar that they got. Yeah, so that was real neat. Seems like a cool place. Would like to visit sometime. We got some potatoes, a potato
What
and
are we making?
making our favorite soup again. It's just potato soup.
Potato soup. It's gonna be creamy potato soup with some corn, onions, peppers.
It's the first leg of our journey, but We've got another halfway to go, but it's nice to have a couple days of rest and relaxation and some beers and some hot food and some whiskey and not jumping around and all of that. It's just going to be
calm.
It's going to be great. So it'd be nice to relax and kind of reset and then get ready to head to Maine.
All right, cheers to Victory Beers. Our halfway point.
Yes.
Halfway.
From Puerto Rico to Maine, we are now in Bermuda. Victory Beer celebration.
Oh,
Yeah, that's good
so
stuff.
good.
Oh.
I dreamed about this. Alright.
All right. Cheers, guys and gals.
Cheers.
Woohoo. You, Panda.
I don't know. And there are so many boats. There's a whole boat parade. It was crazy.
God, with their pants down. I see two buoys out there.
Boy.
Boys?
Boys?
These don't call boys earlier. I'm like,
Boys.
"Oh, why are there boys in the
There's
water?
fucking boys over
Like
there.
speed boys.
Boy.
I'm like trying to figure out what a speed boy is.
Like, that's you.
The speed band.
See a boy?
Right there.
You see a
Stop
boy?
looking at boys.
I said Poseidon was my employer.
I said my wife was my employer. And my occupation is sailor. Your occupation?
Sailor.
Yeah.
Wrong throat.
Here, my nose.
Wrong throat.
Oh, I'm trying to stop it with my mouth.
Put it in your nose.
My nose.